So, hi, and welcome to the Tabletop Gaming Magazine Spring Showcase. We are here to show off cool stuff, and we're here in virtual reality to simulate some tabletop games. And in this case, ironically, one of the sort of most tactile games we've talked about recently, Necromolds. We're here with its designer, Clint Bahati. Here he is.
Hello.
And I suppose, shall we start by just saying hi? And who are you, if you don't mind introducing yourself just briefly for the viewers at home?
Yeah, certainly. My name is Clint Bohati, and I'm the creator of Necromolds. And Necromolds, if you haven't heard of it yet, definitely check out the article that Chris just put out recently, I think, by the time this is out there. But Necromolds is a fantasy miniature war game, and it's as it's written on the box, the fantasy monster army molding and smashing game. So in Necromolds, if you're familiar with miniature wargaming, in Necromolds you essentially have these really cool spell books that you use to actually mold out your army out of a really soft clay. And then you have a team of monsters and you battle it out in a miniature skirmish game. And the coolest part about Necromolds is every time you destroy an enemy monster, you get to smash it with your caster ring, and each caster ring has a unique mark that you leave on the board, and where that enemy was destroyed actually becomes rough terrain. So the game board kind of slightly evolves during the process. And today we're going to play it in Tabletop Simulator, which obviously we can't smash the monsters in Tabletop Simulator. But I have it set up with a smash cam today. So whenever the first few smashes between my monsters or Chris's monsters, we'll mold them out on camera and physically smash them. So we can hopefully produce the full Necromolds experience as close as we can virtually for all of you at home watching.
Apologies. Suddenly I've got a tickle in my throat there. Huh, that is absolutely perfect, yes. So this is, I'm really excited about this game just because of all these tactile elements and, yes, the deep irony here of having to smush things in virtual reality. And I'm looking forward to our first smushing.
Yes.
Smashing, I suppose we could say smashing. I've picked that up from a colleague. Right, so we need to get started, don't we? I need to pick a colour on my end. Can I be any colour?
Yeah, I mean, you can really pick any color. The main choice is, do you want to be the green team or the purple team? And those are the two clay colors that come with the battle box of Necromolds.
I'd quite like to be the purple team, if that's okay.
Excellent. No, yeah, that sounds great.
Yes, I've zoomed in on these guys here.
Yeah, I'll come over to your side. Let me see here. Cool. So essentially what you're looking at is these are all of our Series 1 monsters that are in Necromolds in a virtual edition. And everything is, at least in this tabletop simulator version, everything's to scale. And what you have are the monster's cards, which would normally be on the back of the spell book, as well as the monster model itself. And so I will... Maybe what I'll do, Chris, once you're ready, is I can walk you through very high level what the rules are. And Necromolds is a really easy game to teach, so some of it we can just I can teach while we start playing.
Yes, and I'm quite familiar with some of these. I need to decide, don't I, which monsters to pick? Or
yes, that's going to be your first step is choosing your monster team. And the most important thing to look at is, I'm going to zoom in on I'll zoom in on Monguragon, who's right next to the Mud Mumps. So just kind of looking over the card quick, you have in the upper right-hand corner your stats, which are melee attack, which this one's a 5, 2 for ranged attack and 2 for defense. And at the bottom of the card, in the purple box, there's the magical ability that Monguragon has. And on the very bottom of the card are the commands that you can give Monguragon each round. And the most important thing when you're looking at building your team is how much clay does it take up? So in the upper left-hand corner is a numerical value for the monster's size. So Mud Mumps are an 8, whereas Monguragon is a 15. And all of this math you never have to worry about in the real game of Necromolds because you just use clay. But in the virtual edition, you essentially have 84 points to play with, and that's the equivalent of how much clay you get in the real game. And then the only other thing to think about is monsters that have, if you look at Monguragon, the melee skill and the defense skill both have like this gradient blue highlight to them on those numbers, and that means that that is the monster's support abilities. So whenever Monguragon, for example, Lithydra also has a support ability on its defense, just like Monguragon. So if Lithydra and Monguragon are close to each other on the game board, they actually get a bonus to their defense whenever they have to use that skill. But they have to be a close distance from each other. That's really it. So then you just kind of figure out which monsters you want to be a part of your army and how many of each monster you'd like to make.
So I could just pick them by how cool they are, though, right?
Oh, totally. That's usually what I like. That's what I recommend in the rulebook too. Is like if it's your first time playing and you just want to jump into it, just pick your top 3 favorite looking monsters and make them, and then like learn from that first game.
So the top skill is hand-to-hand fighting, close combat. The second is that your range? Yep.
It is. Yep.
For range combat. Do they all have range combat? Is that right?
They all do have ranged combat, but the distance of their range is determined at the bottom of the card by their command. So you'll see that same symbol.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. Cool. So that's a 2 on Ancorpora. I think that's right. There's some little ones at the bottom here. I'm at a funny angle, so I do apologise to anyone at home who's watching this bad camera work for myself. Vegetoad, just a little cloud. Sigarath. Beautiful. Sigarath looks really good. I think that's...
I love Sigarath.
Okay, so if I want to... So I've got 84. I'm going to have to do some maths now. Okay, this is going to be really embarrassing for me. I have to do a really bad idea. Where it's just like... And that's exactly 84. Okay, so now you can see I'm going to do a cinematic swipe left to right here. I would maybe zoom in across the battlefield there. You can see the my noble troops here lined up. We've got some. Let's be honest, just a mud month on the end, just chucked on just to fill up some points. He's not the star of the show. The star of the show here is Sigarath, who is the flippable Sigarath. Then we've got Graveghoul, which is maybe my favourite of the monsters, and then we've got Monguragon. There we go. Nearly.
That was it.
And
yeah, and over on my side, the competing team, I picked out my monsters as well. I've got starting on the left, I have Insectomite, who's the largest monster in the game. Then I have a couple Mud Mumps to fill in some points there and give me a few more troops. And then I have 3 Batadactyls, which are kind of a pretty well-balanced monster with some ranged abilities as well as a little bit of melee.
It's a bat and a pterodactyl, right? So what's more?
It totally is. Oh no, I can't think of a more balanced creature. Besides like the platypus or something like that.
It's God's finest creation.
All right, so the next step is, now that we've got our monsters molded, now we get to set up our terrain pieces. So what we'll do is both of us will roll our combat dice, all 6 of them. Yep, the orange combat dice, and you're going to look for hits, which are those little like POW symbols, and count up your hits.
8.
All right, I only have 3, 4, 5. So you get to choose first. So you're going to choose the first terrain piece, and you can just kind of pick it up and place it anywhere that you would like on the board.
What I'm planning for is I'm going to attempt to sort of funnel your troops into basically a meat grinder. That's my plan. So I thought I'd give you a heads up there.
We will see. Yeah, you've got. I mean, Sigarath's a complex character. You've got kind of a harder army to play, but they're all really neat monsters. I will try to avoid the meat grinder funnel. But now I get to choose a piece. Let's see. I've got decent range, so I'm actually. I'll kind of. I'll try to play the funnel against you a little bit. I think I'm gonna set up. Where do I want to be? That might be too close. Yeah, I'll set up here. Right there. Boom. And I'll lock that in place. And then you get to choose the final piece on the board.
Okay. I'm just going to pick this bit because it looks coolest. And I think I'm just going to... I flip that there. What am I doing here?
There's probably like an invisible thing that it's bouncing over.
My apologies.
Let's see.
Imagine this was a piece of cardboard that I was abusing this badly.
I know.
There we go. That seems good to me. I don't know if we need to smudge that over, but I think it's probably okay.
Yeah, no, that looks good. Yeah, there's a little funnel there and a funnel over here. Cool. I'll go ahead and lock that piece in. So our terrain is now set, and now we can start the game. So we both can move our monsters onto the battle map, and they just have to be touching the green border on our starting side. And they can be placed in any order that you choose.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll go like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. All right.
Okay. I think we're there.
All right. Awesome. All right. So now we basically just jump into it and start the game. The game will just basically play rounds until one person wins, and the player with the most monsters, or the player with the least monsters, takes the first turn. So first, let's see.
Yeah.
What do you got? You're at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're tied. So that means when we're tied, just like how we rolled for terrain pieces, we just roll our combat dice
Here we go.
as the tiebreaker.
I
and count our
have got
hits.
3.
I have 6. So it looks like I'll take the first turn. And now to begin, we roll. Actually, before we begin, let's make sure we grab our gems. So since you have 4 spell books, you can start. You actually start with 6 gems.
That's these little...
So you can grab those from
Do I
this.
put them in the bowl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put them right in the bowl. Those are yours. And I start with 4.
Oh, I can pick up multiples. I've forgotten how to do that entirely. But,
Yeah, if you pick up 1 and hold the left, and then you start tapping the right on your mouse. There you go.
I still got that? No, I don't think I do. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do it like a peasant would. Okay. That's start with 4, is that correct?
Just, yeah.
6,
No, you actually get 6. You get 6.
That's
I'm
it,
going to
we
watch
are,
you put
yeah.
all 6 in the bowl.
We-
I'll zoom in.
This is the future we were...
This
is the future
You're
we were
showing
promised.
off. Yep. I actually had like a Nickelodeon book from the early 90s that was like, what's the year 2000 going to be like? And I didn't see a single chapter on grabbing virtual gems one by one from a bowl while playing Tabletop Simulator.
I mean, I would say they were very short-sighted, those Nickelodeon books.
So now to start the game, we each roll our 4 command dice. So you roll those, and then you look at your results. If you don't like your results, you can always, and I'll kind of come over to you here. If you don't like your results for any reason, you could always discard a die to re-roll the remaining dice. So it's a little bit of a
The
mulligan.
purple swirl is a blind, isn't it? I can use that for anything. Or the special powers.
Yeah, so I'll flip this one around, and we'll remember it's a movement, and I'll show you the symbols quick. So the star is wild. So you essentially, if you get a wild, you can turn it into anything and then place it on a spell book. There's our movement. This one is our ranged attack. and then there's a couple of those, and then the final one is the magic symbol, which essentially activates the magic ability that is listed on the card. And you have 3 monsters that have magic abilities. So we'll put that back to a movement. And otherwise, if you don't want to use the magic this round, you can always discard any magic symbols for 2 gems each.
Cool.
So for example, if you just want to like load up on gems, you could be like, you know what? I'm just going to cash in both of these magic symbols and grab gems because I don't foresee us being in close combat this very first round.
So I can exchange the magic for gems generally, or is that the power I have?
Nope, that's generally. I can do that as well.
But
you do that at the beginning of the round.
So for example, here's an example of something I could do. I could spend a magic on my Grave Ghoul, making... oh no, that's the ranged attack, sorry. That would improve my range for Grave Ghoul, wouldn't it? That's right. That's right. Okay.
Correct.
Right, we won't do that yet then. Okay. And then I just want to check my powers on Garden. Okay, so if Smash, take Clay and replace it with this one with forms, I need to spend that on the turn that I'm going to get hit, right? Cool.
Correct, yeah. So if you think like, oh, I might get hit this round, I better put that on Manguragon for safety.
Okay, so I think I am going to have to... I'm sorry, the gems. What can I do with the gems?
Yeah, so the gems, let's say you were going to melee attack me with Grave Ghoul, who has a melee of 3. And let's say you really wanted to win that combat, so you decided, I want to boost my roll. So instead of rolling 3 combat dice, you could spend 4 gems to roll a 4th combat die. And then if you wanted to boost that even further, you could spend another 5 gems to roll a 5th combat die, and it keeps escalating like that.
That's great. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so
yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and assign those command dice to your monsters, and I will do the same. This is kind of an easier round. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
So I am going to discard one of my magic dice. I'm going to re-roll the single dice that's left, yeah?
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
That's more like it.
There you go.
I think we'll advance here. That's what we'll do. Lovely. Okay, I'm good to go.
All right. I'm all set as well. So then once both players have their dice assigned, then you go ahead and take turns basically resolving those dice turn by turn, and you resolve all the dice on a single spell book. So just to start us off, I'm going to resolve my Mud Mumps first, and my Mud Mumps have a move command. And I'm just going to zoom in on my card. The Mud Mumps I can do a medium move because this combined box is like an either or. So I could either do, a short ranged attack or a medium move. Because I'm not doing a ranged attack, I'm doing the move. So I'm going to do a medium move with Mud Mumps, and I'm just going to go ahead and start moving.
The utility of that is that because you can't put 2 dice on the either or, can you? Yeah.
You can't. Yep. So essentially, I could be like, I could do 2 moves, and I could do a short move and a medium move, or I could do a
shot.
Short move and that.
Lovely.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see the carnage.
Yeah. No carnage yet, but they are kind of fast, so we'll start getting them up there. 6-2 is a medium move, and again 6-2. We'll go to this side for this one. 6-2 is a medium move. Boom. All right, and that is that die, or Mud Mumps are resolved, so I'll pull the dice off of the card so I can remember that I finished it, and back to you.
Remember how far can the cigarette move? And I believe it is just a short one, 3-3. Okay, so let's just...
yeah, he's a big slowpoke.
Unless
you put 2 dice on him.
Towards your demise over here.
They can, Sigurath, man, I've seen Sigurath throw out 7 dice on one melee attack, which is like, You essentially are borrowing a die from
Yeah.
me, you know, to hit me. So
I think
it's not fun to be
that's
on
a
the
good
other end of a
fun thing to
cigarette.
have. Okay, I like that. Okay, I've completed my cigarette move. I've moved my dice.
All right. I will go ahead. I'm going to do
Mhm.
Insectomite next. Insectomite just has one move on it, and it moves a. It's also a big, slow, lumbering monster. So
Yeah.
3/3. Get him up there,
Okay.
and back to you.
For those at home, we talked about it earlier, but there's a measuring tool that we can use instead of the magic of Tabletop Simulator, which you also use for chopping up monsters.
Yes. Yeah, I have a deluxe measurement tool that actually has like a little serrated edge on it, so you can saw monsters in half if you wanted.
Let's get this guy. You can do a 6/2 move. The Mungaramon.
Yeah, Mungurgon's pretty fast.
I don't have to use all of my movement, do I?
You don't, no.
So I might just try and hide here. That's great.
There
okay,
you go.
complete.
All right. Next up, my last guy is the Batadactyl, who's the fastest monster. He moves an 8/3. He moves the far distance. So, where do I want them to go? And they that might be in range. Let's try it. Let's get up there. 8/3. Oh, it's gonna be short. We'll play it a little safer. I better stick up to the middle. 8/3. There we go. We'll just charge him ahead 8/3, and we'll bring him up 8/3 as well. Yep, still within range of him. He's just out of range. Cool. That is Batadactyl, and Batadactyl also has a medium ranged attack, but everybody is out of range. Yep, everybody's out of range, so no ranged attacks.
I'm just going to move my Grave Ghoul.
Yeah.
Where am I going to move it to? Do you know what? I might try and split it over here. Am I allowed on the edge there like that?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, as long as you're on the
okay,
game board.
That's good. We've survived one round.
That's the round. Nobody's gotten smashed yet. All right. Here we go. So now we just start a second round. It's going to be very similar, but because we're both still tied, we'll roll a tiebreaker before we do our command dice.
Okay.
Ooh. 6, 7.
If I want to just give one away to reroll, do I reroll them all?
Yeah. You can give one away and reroll all 3 of those.
Ah, still rubbish. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then if you want to roll your combat dice, just to see who goes first, I rolled 3, 6. I got 7 total. I got a pretty good roll.
Okay. I got 2, 3, but 3. Sorry.
3. All right, so I will go first again this round.
But we both assign our dice, don't we?
All right.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, can I re-roll another one actually?
All right. Yeah, you can always discard another one to re-roll.
This is absolutely
it's critical.
The war's lost, I must say.
I know. Sometimes the dice can hate you. It's both the love and cruelty of the dice. Boy, what am I gonna do here? This is interesting. Oh, I could do that. That's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I'll do.
Cool.
All right. I am set. I'm going to discard that die and grab a couple gems. All right, here we go. I will go first. I'm actually only resolving one monster this round.
Okay.
I'm resolving. I've got everything on Batadactyl. Everything's on bats.
Okay, lovely. Okay, cool.
Let me see. So, fast move and a medium ranged. All right. So I'm going to go Oh, of course, of course. Fast. I don't want to get too close. Yeah, because then you could pounce on me.
Now, in this game, we can't view each other's.
I could do this.
We can't really see each other's dice, can we? But in a normal game, it'd be more obvious, wouldn't it? In this, we're kind of playing a little bit blind here.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I did go over and look at yours, obviously.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the things. It's kind of a fun thing that sneak or a little preview is something that I'm playing with for a future expansion is the ability of concealing your commands and stuff like that, as well as there's also some tournament rules I've been playing with.
That sounds good. I like the idea of concealed dice for tournaments.
I am going to. Ooh, do I? Oh man, do I be aggressive?
Absolutely.
I think I do.
Yes.
I'm an aggressive player. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. All right, so I'm charging in. We've got ourselves a melee. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump into it. So Batadactyl is going to try to melee Grave Ghoul. My attack is I don't have any bonuses, so I'm going to be rolling 4 combat dice.
Okay, and I'm going to be rolling 2 defense dice. Okay.
Yep. But I will point out you have a pile of gems, so you have to spend any gems to boost your roll before you roll.
So if I spend 3,
so
that gives me another dice, doesn't it? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that immediately. I've just chucked them over to the side. I apologise for ruining your beautifully clean table. You've clearly.
I know. I had the bowls. The bowls. All right, I'm just going to stick with 4.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Okay.
Ooh, come on.
Okay, and I'm looking for shields, aren't I?
You're looking for shields. I'm looking for hits, and I got 4 hits.
3 shields. Sadly, very sadly.
Ooh. So then the Batadactyl won the combat.
We know what happens now, don't we?
So that means we do. I'll go ahead and if you want to pull Grave Ghoul out of there, I'll give him the little squish token.
Which is actually terrain now.
And then it is, yes. Luckily he's kind of out of the way. If he would have gotten smashed in one of those pinch points, like that would have been a little more problematic. But now, just for fun, if it lets me, here we go. I'm switching over. Actually, I'll do this camera first. So, because it's not Necromolds if we're not smashing clay, let's go ahead and make a purple Grave Ghoul and smash it on this close-up smash cam. All right, here we go. Come on. All right, here we go. So, it's a little too much. A little less. Go ahead and we make our monster. Hold it up for the camera there. Then we get to open our spell book. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And it peels right off. Yeah. That was actually a beautiful one. So there's our Grave Ghoul. Now let's switch over to the smash cam.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh man, he's tall.
This is something just to point out that if people are looking at the tabletop simulator models and they're thinking they're low res, well, reality isn't low res. Reality is tactile and lovely, like this is about to be.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is we're working on new monsters too, and like we've found out ways to get even more detail out of the monsters, but the tabletop simulator models are like low poly versions of the actual models used in the game. All right, here we go. So I am using the Scorpion caster ring. There it is. And I'm going to come up from behind. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And then, of course, there's our Grave Ghoul in the reveal. We have ourselves a scorpion.
Perfect. I mean, that's what people came here for. They've been here for like 40 minutes.
Totally. So you can all leave now. You've seen it. Thanks for tuning in.
That's great. Okay, let's see if we can do that a couple more times.
Yes, yes. I don't mind smashing
Yes.
purple clay. So as long as we're not smashing any green clay, that'll pull on my heartstrings a little
Yes.
more.
Uh,
All right. So anyway, so back into it. That was the melee. No one else is in melee. I still have one more die to resolve on my or on my character, which is a ranged attack. And because I have a magic symbol as well, I'm rolling one additional die for that boosted attack. So I'm going to be rolling 3 dice, and I have it's a medium attack, and I've got one guy there, and I can see through this little window. So I definitely have that Mongrogon in my sights. So this is going to be potentially a brutal
I think.
round.
I mean, this is going to be a short demo.
I'm only rolling 3.
I think.
Right. Necromolds does play pretty quickly. It's like a 30-minute game, especially with the base rules. And it's as you've probably seen while watching, it is a lighter skirmish game. But there's still quite a bit of strategy that comes into your monsters and when you be aggressive and when you play defensive. All right, so let's do this Monguragon first. So again, I'm only rolling. Oh yeah, I should call that out too. So I'm rolling 3 dice. And one thing to consider is, you can always boost your defense. And I don't think you have any synergy with it.
I don't have any defense. Oh no, yes, I do with those. Yes. So I mean, do I get an extra dice for that?
Yeah. So So you actually get a bonus die for that synergy or that support from Sigurath. And so you're going to be rolling 3 dice, and then one thing, it's kind of we'll play with it. It's a fun rule. It's not in the rule book, but it's something I've been experimenting with, is exploding gems, which means that if you roll a gem symbol, you collect a gem for that symbol, but you also get to re-roll the die. So I've been enjoying it. So we'll play with that rule. I think it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to roll 3 as well. I'm not going to upgrade. I'm just going to take the hit.
All right.
Okay, and that is I've got a gem.
Oh. All right, so you get to grab a gem and then re-roll that gem.
I've got a sneaky pile over here. Okay, we're going to re-roll this guy. Was that a roll? There we go.
If you hover over it, there you go.
Oh yes.
Oh man.
Right, I
Good
think
roll.
I feel safer now. I got 5 shields there.
Yeah, you're good. I actually got 3 hits, which is pretty good for 3 dice. All right, so you survived that one. The next ranged attack is on your other Monguragon through this little window.
Do I have similar support capabilities here?
If it's next to a Sigurath, which it is, it's in a close distance. So same roll.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I've got 2 gems. So this is your exploding gem roll coming back to
I got
bite
a good
you.
roll. I love the exploding gem roll. I mean, normally this would be the end of you.
Okay,
right?
so it's still the end of me.
Oh. Yeah. So the funny thing is, we actually got the exact same roll, but it benefits one of us more than the other.
I wonder which way.
I know. So I got 6.
So this Mongoramon is completely smushed. But I will say, I do have the magic symbol on here because I thought it was going to go badly.
All right.
So, and that means we do smash them first anyway.
Yeah. Why don't if you want to get, I'll pull the little guy out, or if you want to grab him, and you might have to reset him for that measurement thing. And while you do that, I will make us a Monguragon. And so we can smash him anyways, and replace him with the small model, because the small dwarf looks really good.
Yes, he's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I love Monguragon. Such an awesome model and illustration. All right, so we'll just make them both separate. So here we go. I've got my Monguragon spell book out.
Does the mini Monguragon have the same stats?
It does. It's the Dwarven warrior who's sitting on top of the Monguragon is equally as strong. Which then you ask, like, well, why wasn't he actually helping out the first time around? You know, if he's really that strong, he should have been doing a little more. But I guess he's lazy. All right, here we go. Here are our models. Let's switch over to the Smash Cam. Boom. All right. Oh, yeah. Boy, these are all a little bigger than I thought. There he is. There's our Guragan.
So that's the Dwarven Warrior on top there. You can see sort of sitting.
Yeah, there he is, our little king on top of the dragon skull. This time I will use a different monster. I'll keep it a surprise, but it's actually the glow-in-the-dark caster ring. So whenever you buy a mystery caster ring, you don't know if you're going to get a glow-in-the-dark one or a basalt color scheme one. Here we go. Smash incoming.
Anyone who comments on this video afterwards says my sound effects are really good. Thank you. I did those all in post.
I feel like the satisfaction of watching these things get smashed, combined with like a vocal, like ASMR or whatever. I should be whispering. I've smashed the Mangaragon. And this one is a lizard. Great. So you can see this is our what is it? The Chaos Lizard there. But as Chris pointed out, he was planning ahead and thought he would get smashed. So Mangaragon has resurrected as the tiny dwarven warrior. There he is, ready for battle. And we can go back to the game board. I'll let him stand there for now. And we'll go back to the game board for my final ranged attack, which is my final thing for this whole round. I'm going to go after...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Chap back.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
And there we go. And I'm going to go after Sigurath. Ooh, wait, what form
he is?
Oh, yeah, he's just a normal form. Oh, you've got him in defense form.
Yes, right. I did, but I didn't know when that activated. I should have probably asked. Do I need to flip him?
Yeah, so it activates for the whole round. Yeah, so go ahead and flip him around.
Here we go. See, that's maybe one thing that Tabletop Simulator does better than reality, which is flipping this character. So.
Oh, yes. So we've got Sigurath there. He's in defensive mode, but he's the only thing in range, so I'm going to go for him. So I'm going to go ahead and do my last ranged attack on that Sigurath, and I am only rolling 3.
So I need 4 dice for this one.
You know what? I'm going to spend 4 gems. That Sigurath is scary, and I know he's just going to stomp on me the soonest chance he gets. So I'm going to spend 4 and roll a 4th die as well as part of this roll.
Okay, do you know what? Knowing that, so this is maybe another blind rule for us. Let me chuck 5 of these out.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, normally I think it's written in the rule book, or it's like a tournament rule I came up with. But yeah, the attacker has to declare their dice spending first. Or I'm sorry,
that's a good honest way of doing it. Okay. Okay.
Totally. Okay. All right, here we go. Looking for hits.
Okay, that is.
Not
okay. 6.
Ooh, okay. Do I even have a chance? I don't have a chance, but I'm going to re-roll. I have 1 gem. I only got 1 hit out of that roll. Not a great roll. But I have a gem, so I'm going to re-roll this gem that explodes and see what it gives me. 1 hit. Okay, so I only got 2 hits total. Not going to happen. That is my whole round. So you can go ahead and resolve.
I have resolved more by using my magical powers. So we're.
Oh right! Oh wow! A defensive round.
Desperate defensive round there. Yeah. It's what the cards gave me. It's what the dice gave me. Right. So are we back at the top?
We're back at the top, and this time you are going first because you have less characters. Or actually, I'm sorry. Yes, yep, you lost your grave pool, so...
There we go. First. Okay, let's roll some dice.
Right, here we go.
Okay, so for a close combat attack, do I just need to be in range, or do I need to also have an attack dice?
Yeah, great question. So for a melee attack, you just have to run into the model. So when 2 models touch, that's a melee attack. So it's just movement.
Okay.
Is this going to be a good round? Okay, you're going first. I got to actually think about this. you're going first. You've got guys. Oh boy. Why don't we do this? Oh, I could do that actually.
The star is the wild card that I can change to anything, right?
Correct.
See if I can find the right button to flip it to the right side. How do I rotate?
I guess I should do that. Oh yeah, if you use the numbers 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. I guess I'll just do this.
Okay, it doesn't seem to want to do that for me, so
oh, weird.
maybe I'm almost certain.
Here, I can give it a shot.
I'd like to. I'd like
What
it
are
to
you-
be
what are you looking for?
a bit of a walk for the Mungaramon.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
A long range attack for Mungaramon is going to be a very short distance, isn't it? Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, but I can just run at you with anything if I want close combat. Cool.
Totally. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's one of those things
everything
where
would be melee.
I'm asking these questions, and I know how simple this game is. You've talked for a long time about how kind of pure the rules are of this game, how simple they are to interpret. It's one of those things where it's like, is this too simple? Have I forgotten something? The answer is no. You put it exactly right. It's all good.
It's kind of written to be as in like if it feels intuitive, it's probably what the rule is kind of how it's written. But obviously, part of it is like adult players or even kids who want to experiment with their own rules. Like it's hopefully something that people can build off of with their own advanced rules, kind of like our exploding gems that we're playing with. All right, I'm all set as well, and you've got the first turn.
So I think I'm going
Do your
to
worst.
I'm going to flip cigarette. Okay.
Oh, here's something just in case
Okay.
it changes your dice that I'll call out. Is at the end of the round, Sigurath does revert back to its normal stats.
Okay.
So if you just want to, so you don't have to flip him back with another magic. He just automatically reverts back to 6,
Well, I
1, 2
guess
versus
I'll
3,
just
2, 4.
drop this one here for safety then. Because I think I can reach you. Oh no, I can't. Oh damn it! Is it 3? It's 3-3, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh my god! Can't you lean in?
Yep. You could do. We kind of pre-measure a little bit. So if you wanted to sacrifice your other move, you could do 2 moves on Sigurath if that was your intent, was doing melee.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
totally,
that. That seems
totally
more
understandable.
fun. Okay, right. And then this guy. What can I do with this? I can just leave that on there anyway. That seems okay, doesn't it?
Yeah, you might as well just in case.
Okay,
It's
right.
hit.
Well, let's punch this guy. How close can I get?
That makes sense. As close as the invisible model
Yes.
hitbox will
Okay,
let you.
Something.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it too much.
Close enough. There we go.
All we know is that they are touching and they hate each other.
They hate each other, absolutely.
Here we go. Ooh, there's a good little angle here of they're both looking at the
Let's
camera.
spin that
That's
around.
nice. With their ugly mugs.
They sort of in the
all right.
light rendering here, they sort of glow off each other, which is very pleasing.
Yeah, they look a little evil. Okay, I only have 2 defense dice. I'm not a great
I've
defender.
got 6.
Oh boy. Is it worth me spending? Do I have the gems? You know what? I've seen it happen before. I'm gonna spend 3 and try to keep this I'm gonna try to keep my Batadactyl alive by adding a 3rd die to my defense roll.
Okay. Let's roll the dice.
All right, here we go. Come on, looking for shields.
Okay, 3 gems, 4 gems.
Wow. Oh, wow. You got 4
Okay.
gems? 2, 4. 5.
I like this gem. I'm a big fan of this gem
man.
roll.
I like it too. It's it should be fun to get gems.
Oops.
I feel like in the standard rule, it's not as fun because you'd have lost this roll and your guy would have been smashed. But you rolled like 6 dice, so statistically this shouldn't have happened. But whatever.
4. I need to re-roll. Okay.
Oh man. Wow.
And so I've got 3, 4, 5. Not very good for.
Oh wow! I got 2, 4. I got 5 shields as well.
That's unfortunate.
So that means we
Yes,
smash each other. Excellent. So if you want to switch those over on the game board, and I will switch over to my little fun camera, and we'll do. I think we'll do. This will be maybe our last smash, and then we'll just focus on some of the tabletop stuff. Just because we're getting close. All right, so this is fun. I got to make a Sigurath. So you all will get to see Sigurath's model. All right, let's get little Siggy in there. Sigurath is one of my favorite monster models in Monster Pack 4. Rah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Sigurath moving in.
That's a very nice.
Look at that evil face. And then of course our Batadactyl. Let's get that model in here as well with some green clay. And one thing that I'll call out too while I'm making this monster is both the battle box and the monster packs do come with Necromold spelled clay. So if you pick up a battle box, you'll get a green and a purple spell clay, and then each monster pack comes with a unique color of clay as well. So and the game is completely clay agnostic. So as long you can make it at home, you can buy any third-party soft clay. All of it works. Yeah, completely
and in fact,
fine.
you seem to encourage it as well. Yeah. I think you said to me, if you find something cheaper, use that.
Yes, yeah. I just want people to play. Like, yeah, anything that stands between you and playing, like, I'm not a fan of.
What's the proprietary goo that you bought as a child? What's that? Is that creepy crawlies?
Yeah. Oh yeah, creepy crawlers. Yeah, with the little goo containers that you had to I had to constantly pester my parents to buy me refills of. I was like, I want to make more critters. So I wanted to avoid that scenario for now that I'm an adult. I'm like, I don't want kids to bother me about buying clay. Just make it cheap and easy. Here we go. Smash Cam is live. We've got our 2 victims. We'll go ahead and first one we'll take care of. Batadactyl.
Finally, there's a corpse on the board that isn't purple.
But it came at a cost. Look at that face. The scream. I can hear the scream. All right. There we go. Just to show off our little marks there. Boom. There's our marks on the battle board.
Okay, right.
Let's get into it and finish up this match.
Let's do that. So I've got another move of the Sigurath on my other side here. So that's 6/6 ultimately. Now, going around corners.
Yeah, so you can, as long as your total move is 6/6, you can stop him and turn him or however you want to do it.
I'm just not going to get there. Oh man. Yeah.
I know. I didn't want to get too close to that edge. I knew. You've got some strong melee guys.
There you go. Right, that's going to be it. I'm going to just charge in. Why not? Okay, that's me complete.
All right, here we go. My turn. Oh, you had everything on. Yeah, that's right, except for your ranged attack. All right, here we go. I will resolve my. Boy, do we do the mud mumps first?
Yeah, you've got quite a complicated
bats
turn
I
there,
could
actually.
get. I do, yeah. I've got quite a bit of each monster is activated in some way. Except I don't think Insectomite's going to be in range of anything. Let's see. So I think I'll go... Oh, he's just going to be shy. This one has range, though. So maybe I do that. Maybe I just throw him in there. Otherwise, I could do my attacks there. And that's just a ranged. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do my mud mumps first. This is the mud mump's chance to shine. This is why this mud mump was raised from clay. It is going to charge in and try to take this frightening Sigurath down in melee combat. I'm rolling 3 dice.
Okay, and I think because of the form I'm in, I only get... is it 2? I only get 2. That's unfortunate. I will pay 3.
Although, actually, I didn't notice this, but it's true. You are currently supported by Mongurgon.
So I need to pay 1 more if I can do that. Okay, let's try and survive. Okay, cool. I'm ready.
Yeah, cool. So you should be at 3,
Yep.
4. Yep, cool. So you're 4, I'm 3. Here we go. Come on, dice gods. Give me the hits.
6.
Oh. Oh, boy. Okay, there's still a chance. I still have a chance. I need 2 triples. But I did get 2 gems, so that's kind of nice. And now let's blow these gems out. Here we go. Looking for 2 triples. Not going to happen. Ouch. I only got 2, so I get squeezed.
That's very pleasing. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Ugh. I know. Poor little mud mump. He had 1 job. 1 job. All right, my other mud mump still gets to move. It's not going to be able to get there.
You'd be protected from me because I probably won't be able to get round the body, will I?
Oh, that's true. You can, as long as you have enough movement to get over it, you can, but you just can't end your turn on that clay. So if although Sigurath is shorter, so that might be a little difficult for a short move monster. All right, I'm gonna move. Boy, where do I want to go? I guess I'll just start running this way. I'll do 6-2 about there. Or actually, I guess I gotta go 6-2 from here. All right, cool. So we'll go there. All right, that is my mud mumps. Oh, that's right, and you've got
Yes.
Mongurgon.
Okay, so do I have a line of sight for this Mongurgon onto the Battledactyl on the other side through the trees? I mean,
Let me look. I'm trying to become. I'm zooming in to become Mongurgon. I don't think you have visibility, the one through the trees, but you probably have visibility on this one's
okay, it's
head.
a perfect headshot. Okay, that's what we're going for. Am I in range? I think I probably am.
Yeah, because he's a short distance, and yep. Actually, you have 2 Mongurgons who are in range.
Okay, let's try and smush this guy.
him.
I'll do the larger Mongurgon first. I
Okay.
think.
Boy, I need to get my Insectomite up there to help me with defense. I'm only rolling 2, and I don't have
So
enough gems.
I think I'm only rolling 2 as well for
Here we
my
go.
range. So it's not too.
All right. Oh boy.
So I think I've got 4.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you got 4
these
hits.
guys over here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good roll. Yeah, no, you got me. I only had 1 defense. Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, this is gonna be kind of a brutal round. Here we go. There we go.
It's funny actually because in
Ouch.
in simulating other war games, you don't usually put a corpse on the board after you've shot someone.
I know. It was just like I had to try to make it somewhat, get the squish in there a little bit.
And I think because the other guy doesn't have sight, I think that's the end of my game.
Yep, that makes sense. And I just have Insectomite's not going to shoot anything. Nothing's in range. So Battledactyl does have sight on him, and he doesn't have sight on him, and I don't have a move. Ooh, and he's magicked I remember he's magic, but that's just what I have to deal with. So he's going to take a shot on Monguragon, and he's rolling
I've only got
3.
2, but that's what I can do. Okay, let's go.
All right. And you might be... actually, nope, you are supported. Yep. So you actually are going to be also rolling 3. So the odds are in your favor. Come on, Batadactyl. Get me back in the game.
Okay,
3
2
hits.
gems. I'm going to remember that I've got that. I'll do the gems
okay.
in a second. Do I get to reroll the gem again?
Wow.
Okay,
You do. That's the fun. That's the fun of exploding gems.
And that's I don't think that counts. There we go. Throw it in the air. There we go. So I've got 4 defense there.
Just beat me by 1. All right, so you survive, and you get some nice gems out of it. All right.
So you know what you said earlier about it being a more complex, refined army build. You know?
It is.
It's all coming out in the wash, isn't it?
It is. It is. Now we have. What do we have now? That's it. That's it. That's the only guy I could shoot. All right. Cool. That's the round. Ooh, that was a kind of a brutal round. What are we at now? I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 3, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. All right, so I've got the first turn. Here we go. Ooh, not a... Well, let's see. Oh boy. I really need to get that Insectomite up there. Cigarette's pretty fast. I don't think either of them could reach me though. This round. So I could do that. I could... Boy. Yeah, I'm just going to spend that. Reroll this magic. Yeah, I have to. Oh, boy. Okay, that doesn't help me. Oh, gosh. I do get the first turn, so I guess I could do... Yeah, I'm just going to have to be aggressive. That's what I'm going to have to do. Be aggressive. Here we go. That is going to be... Whoops. That's going to be it. All right, I am all set. All right, here we go. First turn. First turn / all turns for me. Batadactyl is going to try to do its worst. It is going to... Oh, yeah, it can do that. Boy, that's aggressive. But it needs to be done. It is going to charge up... Oh, that damn magic. That darn magic. It is going to charge up... I'm sorry, let me see. I would probably do Sig if I can reach. Nope, can't do Sig. It's going to have to try to take out or knock down that... whoops. Ooh, yeah, we'll just give it a shot. He's going to go in there to melee Monguragon. And it is rolling 4.
Okay, so I think I'm rolling 3 because of the proximity I have. Cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Roll another one. I'm going to chuck my gems out.
Oh, man, you and these gems. All right. Here we go. Come on, bats.
Okay, so there's 2 rerolls there.
Oh, boy. 1 reroll here.
So I've ended up with 4.
I only had 2. They're not in my favor today, these dice. Yep, I only had 2 hits out of those. I did get some gems. Okay, so... Oh, he becomes squished. Oh, man. That is... Boy, that is it. That's now...
Cool, okay. So I've just got 2 short moves with... Sig. How far can I go? 6/6. You are so far away.
Maybe would have been smarter.
Maybe I'll go out this way. Can I go through this hole?
Yeah, you can. Yep. It won't let you in Tabletop Simulator, but you can go through the hole.
Cool. So I'm just gonna say that. Right.
There you go.
6/6, isn't it? There we go. Right. You're just gonna charge out there.
All right.
That is pretty much the only useful things I can do. So I think that's it. Okay.
All right. Cool. Then new round. I will be going first because of my awful dice rolling. So at least there's a silver lining. There's always a silver lining. I still got 2 monsters, so I still have 4 dice. Oh, I started so strong too. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Whew. This is a tough one.
So I think positioning in this game
for sure
does become really important.
Yeah.
Maybe more so than almost any other wargame.
It totally does, and that was something that was added to help increase, just increase how the teams work together, right, and what monsters you choose. So like proximity to your allies, especially if they give you a synergy, is really important, because each die you add to your dice pool does boost your chances of success, by 10% or something around there per die. All right, I'm all set. And here we go.
You're taking the first time, aren't you? Guess what?
I am. All right. I just am going to have to play as aggressive as I can at this point. I'm going to do the Mud Mump first. Is going to have to try to make some magic happen. Boy, let's see, who's weaker? There's Sigurath. Oh, you're no longer in ranged. Good. So both of them, they're not supporting each other anymore. So I've got a chance. Okay, and you've got both moves on Siggy. And Sigurath is a 2 defense.
At the moment, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 defense. So I'm going to try to take out. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh no, do I have that kind of move? No, he's just out of range, isn't he? That's the way this measures is always kind of funny. Okay, it's closest edge. That's what it's doing. So I got 6'2". Can I hit him at 6'2"? I don't think so. So I guess I'll go for Sig. Whoops. Charge
Okay.
into Sigurath there.
So this is 2 dice.
Mud Mump. And this will be 3 dice for me. And I don't. Oh wait, I don't think I grabbed my gems. I did get a gem from my last roll. I don't think I grabbed it. I'm gonna grab a gem because I don't believe I grabbed a gem from my last roll. In hindsight, if I'm cheating, I apologize for all those watching.
We'll forgive it.
All right, so I'm gonna throw away all 4 of those and add a fourth combat die. Whew, here we go. Come on.
So I've already rolled mine, and I think you're gonna smash me.
Oh, thank God! This is a good sign. Okay, and now I've got a gem, and I get a reroll, and ooh, another gem, reroll. Okay, 2 gems. Throw those in my bucket before I forget. All right, I got 3, 4, 5.
Wow, okay, I've got 2 defense, so I think that guy's going.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I still got a chance. All right, Siggy gets smashed.
Okay, that is disastrous,
And-
I must say, for me.
And now
Okay,
it
so
is
the
your
range
turn.
on my Garromon is
Oh,
4,
yeah.
I would say. Yes. So I'm done.
All right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You had all your commands on Sigurath.
I went all in.
All right, here we go. I still have Insectomite gets to move, and he's just moving 6/6 total. So I'm gonna try to. Oh boy, I guess I'll come this way. 6/6. Try to start getting in the game here. All right, that's all I can do. So here we go. Rolling my command dice, and I think, oh wow, great roll. And I'm going first since I'm still down a monster. Oh boy. Yeah, that's totally what I'm gonna do. Ooh. I don't think I can get there. Unless, yeah.
So if I got 2 stars, I can change both of them to different things. can't I?
You can. Yep.
Just for those
All right.
watching me cheat at home. There we go. Okay.
All right. I am. Oh boy, this is kind of getting stressful. We're close. 3 versus 2. I am up first. I've got my dice assigned. I will. I'm gonna do my mud mump first, and I am doing both the medium move and the close move. So I've got like 9.
Cool. Okay.
What is it? 9-3. It's 9-5. That's what it is. 9-5. So it is gonna charge. I'm just gonna measure quick. 2.46. All right, so he can make it. So I'm gonna use my full move and charge into. Ugh. There we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Oh, and you've got him, of course, magicked out. That's inevitable. All right, here we go. So that is that. I'm gonna try. I've got 3 dice is what I am rolling.
I have no sympathies over here, so I'm just rolling 2. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Come on, Mud Mum.
Oh, 1 gem.
Ooh,
Excellent.
2 gems
Okay.
here. No hits yet. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a big roll. I got 2 gems, so I got to re-roll both of these. Give me the hits. Give me the hits. Oh wow, 2 more gems. Okay, well, if anything, if he gets smashed, at least he earned me some dough. Oh wow. Okay, another gem. I love exploding gems. This is fun. Okay, I got 1 triple, so I feel like I'm still in it. I just need 1 more triple. All right, I got 6 hits.
I got 3, so I think you defeated me a long time ago.
Oh man. But of course, you don't actually go away.
Remove this gentleman and grab him.
And I will. I'll just copy and paste this guy for you. The little. All right. That is my turn. Those are done. Wow, that was a lot of.
Okay.
Good job, Mum.
Cool. Right, I'm going to move my Necromolds. I resolve all the dice, don't I? That's right. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
So this guy can just move 3/3. Ooh.
And yeah, and you can choose. If you do moves first, you have to do all the moves first. But yeah, so you can choose the order though.
I just unlock this gentleman.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
There you go.
This is just a little shuffling, really. I'm going to say that. I'm just going to say that's close. They're touching there, right?
Yeah, you're going to. Yep. You're gonna melee.
And then I'm gonna,
cool.
So I've done that. Then we're going to do the ranged attack with the other guy.
Oh, yeah. Quick question: did you want this Monguragon to melee the Mudmump, or are you just out of range so you can shoot?
No, so the one that I sort of shuffled around, he sort of sidestepped, really shimmied, I would say, so into just a step out of the way so the other guy can shoot. But he's going to stay in melee. That's it.
Okay, cool. So we'll resolve melee first. So as soon as they touch, we resolve melee.
In that case, then let's do that. I'll roll 5 dice. It looks like.
Yeah. Yep. And I am rolling 2, but I do have gems to spend. So
Absolutely.
Why not?
You can't take it with
1, 2,
you.
3. Add a 3rd die. No, I can't. Oh, here we go. 4. Add a 4th die. Come on, Mudmum. Make Papa proud.
Here we go. I'm rolling.
Here we go.
Ooh. 3 gems, right?
Oh boy, good. That's a strong start. I got 1 gem.
Okay.
But I got some defense. All right, let me re-roll this one. Oh wow. Okay. Is this?
Okay,
yeah.
so,
Cool. Yeah. That was wonderful. Thank you so much, Clint, for joining us today and for playing your wonderful game with us. Now, people at the time of recording can definitely pledge for it. I don't think.
Yep.
At the show, however, which is the end of March, I think you'll be closed on that, and will be the next chance for you to grab
Yes,
this from
yes.
your web store.
I hope we're all closed on our late pledges by then, because that means we are in the fulfillment process, which I'll be very happy to be at. So if anyone's interested in Necromolds, when you're watching this, check out our website, necromolds.com. If the late pledges are still open, you'll see the link there. Otherwise, you can always sign up for our newsletter, which then you'll get emailed as soon as the game is available for retail. And you can also join our Discord. So we have a Necromolds Discord. And there's also a Necromolds Facebook page that I'm really active on. So you can join that, say hi, and ask any questions, and I'm always happy to answer them.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us at the Spring Showcase. And
Yeah,
this was
very excited to be here.
Necromolds.
Thank you, Chris.